guys. Welcome to Any Last Words. I'm your hostess with the mostest, sometimes Joe. And my guest tonight is Mr. Simon Phillips. Thank you, sir, for joining us. How are you doing today?
No problem. I'm good, and happy to be here. I'm a bit hot because everywhere's too hot at the moment, Joe.
It is, and it sucks because it is hot everywhere, but right here in Cal, we got fires here too, all up and down the state. So it's like dark and it's hot.
I know. Darkness is supposed to give us some kind of reprieve, from the day's heat. And at the moment, it just isn't happening. They lied to us, Joe. All of them.
They did. My feelings are hurt horribly. I feel used, betrayed. I don't like this. Yeah. I don't like the world we live in.
Man, 2020 needs to just go, doesn't it?
It does.
It'll be the thing we don't talk about. They'll be like, where were you? And then there was 2019, and that was great. And then 2021, everyone will skip over 2020 because nobody will have anything to say.
Right? It's gonna be like the exact opposite of like 1999. Do you remember like New Year's 1999? Where were you for Y2K? It's gonna be the complete opposite for 2020.
When they go, where were you? Everyone knows where you were at home. You didn't do anything.
Exactly. You complained about wearing a mask and it was too hot everywhere.
Yeah. That's all that 2020 gave us.
Oh, we have some visitors already. Hey Jack, hey Miguel, hey Sean. Thank you guys for joining us. My guest tonight is Simon Phillips. If you don't know, now you know. There's some links in the description as well if you guys are interested in checking out his IMDb and a couple of movie trailers. I think I put the links for this at least for the oh my gosh, Age of the Living Dead.
I need you to stop day drinking. Come on.
I wish I was day drinking. It's hard not being a bartender anymore. You just don't get all this alcohol just in your face all the time.
Hey, it's hard not sitting at the other side of the bar, but you know what? We have to survive, Joe.
I know. One sip at a time, man. So I brought you on here tonight because you got some cool little movie or a cool movie you got is it coming out soon? I didn't quite catch a release date for the nights before Christmas.
Now, Joe, it's called The Nights Before Christmas. If you had to guess when we were going to release that, and I mean, you can take any guess you want, but
some people do shit weird.
Month of the year do you think we're going to release a movie called The Nights Before Christmas? Just you throw out dates, and I'll just stop you when you hit the right one.
Okay, October 27th.
Close, but no.
November 17th.
It's coming out in December, Joe. Because that's when Christmas is.
Well, here in America, we're kind of weird, and sometimes they'll put out shit in July when it has nothing to do with Christmas.
Well, no, but I mean, if I was releasing a Valentine's Day movie, I mean, you might be forgiven for forgetting. Is it coming out in February? You're like, well, yeah, I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? And you're like, well, that's when all the Valentine's movies come out, Simon. And I was like, yeah, all the Christmas movies come out at Christmas. I don't make it up. We just fall in the system.
It is what it is.
If I could release our Christmas movie in July, I would. Just so people were like, what? And they'd be like, aren't you too hot then? You want to see something with snow? Come on. It would feel good to look at something that was genuinely cold to film.
I wonder if that's why they do that. But did you have a date in December that you were going to release it, sir?
It's December 3rd, I believe. It's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll be able to catch it on. Jesus! Now I'm going to mess up which one it is. It's either Amazon or it's Netflix, and I've forgotten which one.
Okay.
And I'm not as in charge of these things. My key thing is that you go and see the movie. That's
right.
Not where you go and see it.
Well, as it gets closer.
Information. Yeah. Anyway, I do something.
Well, when it comes out, I know you're going to have to do more and more as it's getting closer. When you get like a link for it or something, like when it comes out or right before it comes out, like, kind of the build up for it. feel free to send it my way. I'd be glad to like put it out there for everybody to look at it as well and watch it. Because I watched the trailer for it today. I thought it looked pretty cool. I really liked it.
Oh, so. Well, John, I'm sure I can arrange a sneak peek for you.
You hush your dirty mouth, sir.
If you promise to promote it later at the relevant time.
Well, I guess.
Could we make a deal like that on the air? Are we allowed to bribe you openly like that?
It's America. We do what we want here.
Yeah, I think that's what got you into all that trouble that you're in right now.
I'm not saying it didn't, but I'm just saying. I would absolutely love to be bribed today.
Okay, bribery shall be sent to you in the form of a link, a top secret link for the special few.
I love secret squirrel business.
And then hopefully, Joe, when you watch it, you'll cool down a bit because it's all in the snow. It's all cool and cold, and we're not faking the cold. It's in Canada, so it's just cold, you know. So,
oh wow!
So hopefully, you at least feel cold watching it.
I hope so, because this shit's getting ridiculous around here.
Good.
We got some more comments. Richard says, "I'm here for the drinking. I wish I was tonight. I am very tempted to call someone to bring me a drink right now." But Jack says, "Death Easter or April for Easter." Richard says, "Around Yule." Robert says, "Simon Phillips, hey man."
Hey,
and Jack
man.
wants to know if that's a Seed of Chucky poster behind you.
No, it's not. I'll tell you why I know that without even looking, because all these posters are my films, so you won't have heard of them. But I've heard of Seed of Chucky, so yeah, I wish it was, but it wasn't. I don't know which poster we're looking at, but none of them are Seed of Chucky. Sorry. I wish I was that cool. Why am I that cool? My mom's
because you're cooler, that's why.
Yeah.
Richard said, tiny tacos are always a good bribe. They are always a good bribe for me. That garbage food, yeah. I love tacos, so.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's easier to send you the link for the movie than tacos from where we're at.
Absolutely. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be smushed or spoiled or.
Well, they're not going to be soiled. What do you mean soiled?
Spoiled.
Oh, spoiled. I thought you said soiled. I was like, well, who's going to do that on the way to, you know? How many, Jesus Christ, Joe, how many enemies have you made that people are soiling your deliveries?
More than followers.
Well, that's
fair. Robert says that he worked with you on Dystopia.
Oh, right. Well, hello, Robert. Robert, if you're listening, how did we work on Dystopia? What did you do? Because Robert is just a bit of a common name. I know 6 Roberts right now. So.
Don't you hate that? It's like, oh yeah, man. Wait, Which one are you? I can't see your face. I don't know which one you are.
I know, but also, you know, when people are trying to describe to you a person, they go, you know, Robert, and you're like, Robert, and I'm like, no, Robert, and they're like, Robert, and they just say the same name again, just in a different voice. And you're like, you haven't told me any more information about the person. You've just said, Robert, you know, Robert, Robbie, Robert. I was like, that's the same name. Stop. Give me some more information or context. Sorry, this happens to me a lot.
It's okay. This is your time. You get it out. We're here for you.
And then when I finally realize who it is, I'm like, oh, Robert, right. Why didn't you just say
Why
Robert?
didn't you just say so? I love it. Jack would like to know where can he buy your films, or if they are on Blu-ray by any chance.
They are on Blu-ray. Amazon. Everything I get, I buy off Amazon. So I know our movies are there anyway. Amazon Prime. It depends on people what they want. Blu-rays are all on Amazon. Yes, for sure.
And like I said at the beginning of the show, if you guys check in the comments or in the description, I should say, there's a link to his IMDb, and then you can go and see all the films that he's been in. So maybe that'll help you find the movies he's been in to buy them.
That would be how I would do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
But hey, who are we to tell people what to do? We can't even tell you guys to wear masks.
Right? Let's see. Robert said he was one of the scientists, Biocorp scientists.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I still don't. Yeah. Okay.
Robert, you know Robert.
Oh, Robert, right, Robert.
Yeah, Robert. You know Robert. Why are
I
you
do, but
playing?
I call him Rob, and that totally confused me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault for addressing him wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, Robert, listen, I'm glad you had fun on Dystopia. We filmed Dystopia in Virginia, so we had a lot of fun in those stories. Don't let Robert tell you any stories about actual filming, because we weren't well behaved, I'm sure, in Virginia.
That's the fun part, is always being able to, get to that point where you can goof around. And I'm sure a lot of times it's just waiting to do the next scene or waiting for something else to happen, and you have no downtime.
That's when you end up goofing around because you're bored, so you're like, yeah, you got nothing to do for an hour, so you're like, hey, do you want to see if that thing lights on fire? And they're like, yeah.
Get your camera real quick, we want to see if this blows up and make sure it's good.
Yeah. And then we should look at our lines. We really should rehearse at some point,
Robert, Robert, he said he had a blast, so.
Okay, that's it. Right, Robert, don't say anything else. You had a blast. That's fine.
Hey, Tom and Ron, thanks for joining us as well. Okay, so I want to show this trailer, if that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I just learned how to do this stupid share screen thing on this platform, because every time I just try to upload the video and share it, it kicks me off for some stupid reason. I don't know, maybe too much peroxide damage to my brain. I don't know, but let's see if I can get this right without messing this up. So, yeah. And you said you filmed this one in Canada?
Which one are you talking about? Sorry, which one are we?
I'm sorry, the Nights Before Christmas trailer.
Oh yeah, that's shot in Canada. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Well, hopefully this works. Fingers crossed, because I want everybody to see it right now. But this is the trailer, so here we go.
Go.
I think it worked.
Did it work?
Looks like it's working. Oh, okay. Wait, I have to push play. That would help.
No. I knew we should have started on something smaller.
What?
Just for Christmas.
Dad, he's still out there.
They were violent, they were crude, and they were dangerous.
There's my Mrs. Claus. Have you been a good girl?
I've been a little bit naughty.
Me too.
He bided his time.
Shit!
He made his plan. He killed 30 people. He burnt down that whole asylum.
Don't let her get inside your head.
What's my name?
What if it's an actual list?
Say it! Say it! Say it! What's my name?
Santa, is that you?
Yay!
I love it. That looks so badass.
It's great. It's great.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait till Christmas time to see that movie.
Christmas time to see that horror Christmas movie?
Yes, that looks badass. That really did. And that looked like that would have been a lot of fun to work on, with like all the different crazy crap that was going on. I'm sure it was a lot tiring too, and a lot of work.
Ah, no, come on. It's fun. It's good fun. I mean, like it's ridiculous, and you have to see it like that. I mean, I'm dressed up as Santa, killing people. There's only so seriously, because somebody actually asked me when I was doing this, I was like, what research did I do for this role? And I was like, for a serial killer Santa? And I was like, not a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. And when I say not a lot, I mean zero. Because I'm just killing people for no reason, really. But that's the movie. Sort of. So
why not?
I'm just here for the ride, to be honest.
Oh, do you have a favorite memory from making that movie?
Well, I will tell you one thing. So I have it in the movie. I have these like metallic teeth that you have to put in like grills, and so whenever I'm threatening somebody, when we were actually shooting, I didn't wear it beforehand. You know, they give it to you. I go to an orthodontist and they get fitted with it, and then they were like, "Yeah, you should practice talking when you have these in your mouth, otherwise it'll sound funny." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be fine." And obviously, it came to filming, and I put them in my mouth, and so I wasn't fine. So, because every time I was sort of trying to sound threatening to people, I'd be like, you know, I'd have this lisp going, "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas," and then they'd be like, "Just all right, don't worry about it. Just say it, and just commit to it, and then later on we'll dub you with the sound of you." So I was like, good, great. I was like, because honestly, they're so difficult to talk like this, all the time with the thing in my mouth. And they're like, yeah, and it's not sounding, but other people would be laughing. I'll be trying to like kill some poor little girl. And she'd be like, is he gonna say it like that? Like, that sounds, I thought this was serious.
I'm here to kill you. You have any last words? And it's like,
yeah. And people would be like,
really?
I was like, are you okay? You sound like and I was like, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Why didn't you just pray for your life, okay? But apparently I could have avoided all that if I had just practiced with them in my mouth.
Did you get to keep them?
I did keep them. I have them somewhere, yeah. Sort of. I don't know why. I keep them as a painful memory of of not preparing. When somebody said what research you've done, that was the thing I should have done beforehand, prepared for that.
Oh my gosh. Turn it into a keychain so you keep it with you everywhere.
Yeah, it'll be
a constant reminder to not procrastinate.
Yeah, I should actually just get on with the things that they sort of ask you to do.
Jack wants to know, says Simon, are all of your films in the UK or America?
Well, that one, I mean, that we just saw is American. I mean, so it's Canadian, as in it was shot in Canada, but it's set in New York. So it's set in upstate New York. So it's an American movie. Lots of American movies are filmed in Canada. But no, the two things that I was talking to you about today, The Night Before Christmas and Age of the Living Dead, are both American things. I just happen to be the British guy in these things.
That's okay, because your accent will sell it. So
yes, because it will just give it away when I open my mouth and speak, unless I've got something else in my mouth, in which case you can't understand what I'm saying anyway.
That's right.
And then people will be like, I don't know where he's from with that. I don't know what he's saying.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me. So how long have you been acting?
How long have you had the coronavirus? Did you guys, everybody that's watching, did you see her cough, right? She has the disease. What Joe is not telling you people, Joe is actually patient 0.
Why do you have to tell everybody my business? That's rude.
All right, so she's not patient 0. That could be any Joe.
Yeah, you know Joe. Joe. Yeah.
Got it. Sorry, what was the original question? I forgot what you said.
Just a super, cheesy cliche question. Like, so how long you been acting for?
Oh, like I'm an old man.
Or what got you started into acting? Like, did something, did you see a movie and it just like, hey, like, I really want to be an actor?
My mother was an actress, so it's I've been acting for like 20 years. I'm an old guy at this, I'm afraid. Yeah, but my mother was an actor. Back in the day of theatre in London, and my father was in a sort of very well-known band. So I was in a sort of artistic family to begin with, sort of. So yeah, that's what led me down here.
That's awesome. Because then you get like a lot of good support and guidance and people with experience in most of this stuff. Yes,
it's very handy having a mother like that, and my stepfather, he's my stepbrother. They were able to, if they're creative already, they're already in the game. So they know lots of things to do, lots of things not to do.
So can I ask, what band was your dad in? I
know I should have mentioned.
Did I miss something?
He was in Black Sabbath. So it was the keyboard.
Wait a minute. Okay, good. Sorry, go ahead.
He's the keyboardist in Black Sabbath. So,
Oh, okay.
so something to
just he was in a band. No big deal.
no. Here's the thing, Joe. When you grow up with that sort of thing hanging over you, I'm like, I know I'll never eclipse him in terms of achievements like that. You know, like sort of, and I'll never do anything. That's why I didn't go into music or anything. That, and I can't sing,
Okay.
obviously. But you know, sort of. But I never learned to play an instrument or something like that. You know, because you're like, no, it's the thing that your dad does. You know, or my
Okay.
stepdad. Sorry, but it's so you don't ever get away from it. But you know what? I'm a bit more mature now, and I've actually learned to appreciate how epic it is, really, sort of later on. But when I was younger, you know how you rebel.
Yeah.
You know, so, no, I don't want to do that. That's stupid.
It's like, dude, you know your dad is like every day. Shut up, leave me alone.
But he loves music, right? So he's in he's not in a band anymore. He plays for the orchestra now, in London Philharmonic Orchestra. He's just music all his life. But you know, I'm surrounded at my family home back in London with you know, music manuscripts and gold discs on the wall and stuff like that. So I don't know why I'm complaining about that. I literally put my own posters up on the wall. So I did the exact same thing that annoys me as I've just done it just to someone else. I'm such a hypocrite, Joe.
It happens. I'm not gonna judge your life for
Okay,
it.
just about to complain about him putting all his achievements on the wall, all these gold discs and things. And then as I was doing it, I was thinking, shit. I was like, I've gone and done the same thing. Bloody hell.
I've become him.
I've become, damn it. We've just had this moment. I've only just realized this now, Joe. This is terrible.
Oh God, I've ruined someone's life today. Shit. I was trying to avoid that.
I'm gonna have to phone him afterwards and go, you were right about everything. Everything.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
I know my face hurts. I'm sorry. I'm trying to unhinge my jaw right now.
Sorry.
It's stuck. Okay. Whew. That was good. I hadn't laughed like that in a while. Thank you.
Good. See, this is why I can't do anything else, Joe. If I didn't do this entertaining as a business, I'm not sure what I'd do. Like, I don't know. You know, people go, yeah, what else would you be? I was like, I really don't. I think that would be it for me. I just have to lay down and die somewhere. I don't think I could do anything else. I wouldn't
go
be
to
any
the desert. Go to the deserts and let the buzzards pick you off. And just
that's it. I'd be done for. I just don't.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. So what was the first movie you can remember doing?
Oh, I remember my first movie. Yeah, I did a William Shakespeare's Measure for Measure. I remember. I don't remember lots of the middle ones because they come in different orders, but you always remember your first. Sort of so because it was a big deal at the time. So I was I had just done a theatre play, and from the theatre play, I made the cleanest move from being an actor on stage to an actor on film, because I did the play, and then literally after the play, they were like, "We're going to make a movie of the same Shakespeare play, Measure for Measure. Would you want to be in it?" And I was like, "Yes, that sounds incredibly easy." You know, sort of, because I'd just done it for like 3 years, so it was the easiest jump from theatre to film ever. But
nice.
Yeah. So it was good. I like that. But you have to like Shakespeare. I mean, if you weren't a fan of Shakespeare, it wouldn't tickle you that much.
I'm kind of meh with Shakespeare. I remember a lot of it in high school.
Well, no, it's the same everywhere. In England, they study it like so. To be honest, you kind of either love it or hate it. I wouldn't say I love it, but it was a job. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
That's the difference on that one. I don't know if I would read Shakespeare, but I'd love to be in a play, you know, sort of, or I'd love to be in a movie about it, sort of. So that's the difference, I guess.
So did you have to like translate like basically what the meanings of some words were so that you can understand what you're saying better, or did you just kind of already, I got it?
No, but I'd done it because I'd done it on stage for like 3 years before that. I knew what it all meant, so it was great. Like I'd already done that. I can't remember when I'd originally done all that work. Like way back when I first started doing the play. We sort of studied it and rehearsed it, and broke down what this thing means and that thing means and so on. But by 3 years later, I knew it all. Like I could teach it to somebody else at that. I'd just been doing it so long, so it was so it was like an incredibly difficult film to do if you hadn't already just done the play for 3 years. If you were just coming in and you'd never read it or you'd never seen it, you didn't know what it was about. Yeah, obviously it'd be a big job. But for me, I was like, great, I don't have to do anything here. I've already done it. This is amazing.
Nice. God, that sounds easy. For you.
I should stop telling you about films I've not prepared for. We've only talked about 2 movies, and I've just told you how I've done 0 preparation for either of the movies. That's okay.
You seem to just walk through it so gracefully, so I'm not going to judge you.
I'm just trying to hold it together, Joe, so people believe that I'm pretending. I don't know. Honestly, most of the time I don't know what's going on. But as long as you look like you know what's going on, that's the real key.
That means it's good at what you do. You're good at what you do. So.
Yeah. Phew. I was nervous about that for a minute.
Do you prefer theater over film, or do you like them both equally?
I like them both equally, but I tell you what's really annoying about theater. You could do a play for like 3 years, it could have great reviews, and unless you saw it, Joe, unless you were in the audience, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So I could be like, yeah, I got great reviews, and people are like, and they kind of nod and like they weren't there, so they have no idea if you were good, bad, or anything. At least with movies, someone doesn't have to know about it, but they can look it up later on if they wanted to see it. They can go watch it. They can go, and it kind of stays that way. That's good and bad, because if you do a shit film, obviously, or you do something you're not proud of, it also stays around forever. So you got to hope that I don't know. You got to hope that people just remember the good ones you do.
They're all good. Just tell them they're all good.
There's no bad movies in my past. Don't look at my IMDb.
Oh, a bird! Look, a bird!
I need to distract people. Delete that link, Joe. No, the link is now unavailable. Sorry.
Sorry, technical difficulties. Everything's going in and out, guys. I don't know what's happening. Shot. Is there do you have a genre of films that you prefer to work in, or that you favor working in?
I've ended up being the arsehole in movies. So, like, I'm always the bad guy, the guy that kills people or threatens people, or I know he's trying to rape women or something. I don't know. Like if there's a guy, if I'm reading a script and I don't know who I am, and then there's a scene with enters a guy who looks like he's going to rape the innocent girl, I was like, that's my character. I don't even know. They haven't even told me who I am, and I know that they're going to say my name there. So I don't put it this way. I wouldn't love to do that all the time, but there is the thing they keep paying me for, so I have to kind of keep doing that one. So I'd love to do comedy, a bit more comedy, but they just won't let me. Like they're like,
a bitch.
They're just like, Simon, no, that's not fair. And I did a comedy once, right? It's up here, right? I did a comedy, and it did disastrously. And I thought I really liked doing it. I had a real great time, and it's terrible. They're like, yeah, you're never doing that again. And I was like, okay, thanks. And they're like, your thing is playing the arsehole, Simon. Okay? And I was like, got it. We go, just do that. And I was like, okay, yeah, thanks. You're somebody, Simon, when they look at your face, they see something they want to hate. So let's use that. That's and that's how it all started, Joe.
You're so blessed. Real quick, Ron says, just make much ado about nothing. That's a comedy, right?
That's very true. I could do that, but then again, it's a Shakespeare comedy, so no one would understand. Like it's funny. So the thing is, it's funny, but it's funny like 300 years ago. Now you're just looking at it going, like a regular person seeing it would be like, what's going on? Like sort of, I don't know if I care about any of this. You know, like it's one of those things your English teacher would find it funny, but you wouldn't be there going, "This is hilarious."
Oh, Steven says when he sees your face, he sees Vikings. I do too, kind of. I can see that. I can see you being a Viking.
I've never played a Viking, and I've auditioned for one about 3 times in a movie, and I was thinking, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I was auditioning for a movie which just got cancelled anyway with Nicole Kidman, like just literally before all this COVID stuff happened, and it was for a Viking. And my buddy was like, "You're gonna get this, a Viking. You know, you're fine." And the directors asked me. He was on the Skype with me. He goes, "How tall are you?" And I was like, "I'm 5'10". And he goes, I was looking for like someone that was 6 foot." And I was like, "Okay." And then I was thinking, we're on Skype, so I was just like, "Do you want me to lie to you about how tall I am?" You know, and then I'll just turn up on set, and then you'll be like, "You're not 6 foot." And he was like, "No," he was laughing, but we were on the Skype for like longer than we needed to be. I was thinking, "You've already decided that I'm not getting this." And he was like, I could see it. He goes, "I like you for this, but I wanted somebody 6 foot, but I really like you." And I was like, "Okay. I mean, I can't decide, so that's up to you."
Wow. And that's crazy. That's crazy to hear that, like, you know, something about, you know, something that males go through as far as like getting parts and not getting them because of certain things about, you know, them.
Yeah.
You know, how with girls, you know, it's so you're not thin enough. Not with every movie, but with some movies, it's we were looking for someone thinner or someone taller, or someone who's blonde or someone who has dark hair or whatever. So that's interesting to hear that. I really would have never thought of a man not getting a role because he's just a couple inches too short. Like, that's ridiculous.
I know. Yeah.
Look at Tom Cruise, man. Shit, I'm as tall as Tom Cruise. Actually, I think I'm a little taller than Tom Cruise.
I was about to say, you'd have to be pretty short to be taller than Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but they make it work for Tom Cruise, you know.
Jeez. Oh, here's one. Jack said, "Did the director not think of boots with more inches?"
I think what his problem was is that he wanted it to look sort of realistic. So I think what he was trying to say was at least 6 foot tall. Really, he was looking for the 6'5" guy, but at minimum was sort of 6 foot. So I think was.
I understand.
So I was like, yeah, because he wanted this guy to be imposing and an arsehole, and I had the arsehole thing down, but he was like, I want him to be physically taller than the guy he's, you know, sort of. And I was like, okay, all right, yeah. I was like,
I'll stand on my tiptoes. That'll make me bigger and intimidating.
I was just like, okay, I mean, I don't really know what to do. I'll eat all my vegetables, and then maybe by the time, you know, I'm not sure what the answer was there.
Aw. Sheesh. That's crappy. I'm sorry. Because seriously, you do. You look like you could be a cool Viking. So.
Oh, no. So here's the upside to that story, Joe. I was doing another movie at the same time, and I was so tired because they were auditioning in London, and I was shooting something in Los Angeles, and so I was trying to audition. Like, I had to Skype him it wasn't bad. And then I was gutted about the movie because I'd made it through a few auditions already, and it was like the final one. And then the movie got cancelled anyway because it got shut down because of COVID. So it didn't. So I'm glad I didn't get it because I would have got it. I'm really happy about it, and then it would have been cancelled anyway. So I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to reshoot it. They're going to reschedule it. But I should not think about that, actually. Yeah. Thanks, Joe. You just brought that back into my mind.
I just ruined your day again. Shit, that's 2.
Making me question my whole life.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's triggering me. No. I apologize. Is there anybody that you really would like to work with?
Oh, Gary Oldman. You know Gary Oldman?
No shit. Yes, I love Gary Oldman. Oh my God, that guy's a chameleon, man.
I know. So just anything I think with Gary Oldman would be amazing. I don't know what. I wouldn't care. I'd have one line with Gary Oldman. I'd be happy. My whole life I'd be happy. I'd be like, brilliant. If I was on screen with Gary Oldman and I said one thing to him and he said one thing back, then I've been very lucky, right? I've done a few things where I did a movie once, not to just name drop here now, but with Mark Hamill, who's like plays Luke Skywalker.
Uh-huh.
And with Robert Englund, who plays Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
So I've done a few of those, and whenever I do those, I'm like, this is great. I love this, sort of. And when they turn out you get to know them a bit, like for the couple of days they're there, and when they're nice, you're like, oh, thank God. Like when Luke Skywalker was nice, I was just like, amazing. Like what a lovely human being, sort of the world should be full of people like him. For Robert Englund, same, very, very nice. Because there are other people that are just complete assholes, And
I know.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's always that anticipation when you're meeting somebody, especially somebody with a name, a name. You're just like, oh, please don't be an asshole. Please don't be an asshole. Please don't be an asshole. It's like, I'm nice, I swear. I'm only an asshole when I'm drunk and someone pisses me off.
That's it. That's the only time.
Only time. That would be cool, though. I hope you do get to work with Gary Oldman. Oh, God, that would be epic. That would be so cool.
That would be.
What's your favorite Gary Oldman movie?
So I'm really a big fan of Leon, but I think you guys call it The Professional.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that would be like. I mean, he was the bad guy in it, obviously. But like nowadays, he plays the good guys. But like 20 years ago, he was always a bad guy. Mm-hmm. Like you see him in a movie now, he's never the bad guy in the movie now. He's always a good guy. But back then, yeah, he was great in that movie. I just loved it. It was a great movie anyway. But he was great in it as well.
Oh hell yeah! I liked it was a movie I really never expected to see him do something like that in. But then I guess there is The Fifth Element. But have you ever seen True Romance?
Yes, yeah.
I love that movie. I thought he was. It was so weird because I'd never seen him really do anything like that before, and I thought he did so well when he did it. I was like, God.
Like you said before, Joe, he's a chameleon. Yeah, you just believe whatever he is at the moment. Incredible.
It's crazy, and you can change his look a little bit too. It's like, yeah, but we're not here to talk about Gary Oldman. We're here to talk about you. So
we should talk about Gary Oldman. I think he's great. And Fifth Element is another. So because Fifth Element is the same director as The Professional. And again, Gary Oldman, and again, in a sort of ridiculous movie, he's great. Sort of. I love Fifth Element is like a guilty pleasure movie. I love it.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that whole movie, just even besides him, like that whole movie was just great. Yeah. Like the alien opera singer and Ruby Rod and Bruce Willis, like that was just a great movie.
Yeah, Bruce Willis had it. Like it was such a decent, thing. Everything just worked. You're like brilliant, and if you'd seen it, if I was making that movie, I'd be looking around going, everything looks fucking mad. Are you sure this is going to look stupid? Like if you were wearing the costumes and, like even Gary Oldman, remember he had like half of his head was like...
Yeah, like a little bowl thing on it, like that clear bowl with his hair flipped.
Yeah, and you'd be like, if someone was doing that to me, I'd be like, I don't know, mate. I feel like an idiot, sort of. But, you'd have to go. And then when you see it later, you're like, oh, no, that it does all work, actually. And
it goes together. Oh, Richard made a good one, too. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I didn't think about that one till just now, where he played Dracula.
Again, yeah, he's just
God.
And he's in so many things that you kind of forget about, because it's not like you forget about the movie, you just forget that he's in it. And when you think about him, you're like, of course that was Gary Oldman. Who else would it have been? Yeah, great.
Jack wants to know: did Gary Oldman inspire you to be an actor as well?
No, not really, but like I mean,
just the influence from home, basically, and the support.
Yeah, that was. I always liked doing it. To be honest, I didn't think I could do anything else. So they were like, I've got to do this, or I don't know, go join the circus. Can I try that? Sort of.
Oh, I wish they don't have any more circuses.
I know, that's it, Joe. The circus is gone.
They were mean to animals anyway. But I did like the freak show when we don't have the freak show anymore here in California. So. Well,
we have the internet. So that's what the internet's for.
I want to see the freaks alive. I want to get my money's worth.
Maybe we should talk about that offline. I'm a bit worried that people will kind of write in and complain of like, freak shows aren't for your amusement. No, they are.
They're gonna start like a hashtag and shit that's just gonna link everything to this episode.
We're gonna be in a lot of trouble, Joe.
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it.
I quit. I'm just gonna quit now. I've ruined your day. I've offended all these people. I'm a weirdo.
You made it better with Gary Oldman. I was like, yes, Gary.
Okay.
You know, I haven't thought about Gary Oldman in a while, but now
I know, and you're right. Like you don't remember everything he's in, but it's like you know he's in it.
Yeah.
And they make the way. I mean, when you see him in these movies too, it looks like him.
Yeah.
But it really kind of doesn't too. It's just chameleon, crazy. So great. I love it. Now there's a lot of movies I want to watch now. Damn it.
And actually, do you know what? I saw Gary Oldman in. Actually, it's funny. I saw Gary Oldman in a comedy in Friends. You know the TV show Friends?
He was in Friends.
Yes, he was in Friends. Right? He played him, not himself, but he played like a British actor. And Joey was in a World War II movie or something, and he was the guy that he was doing the scenes with. And Gary Oldman wasn't very funny. And I was like, good. Gary Oldman isn't perfect. And then I was thinking, I've never seen Gary Oldman in a comedy. And I was thinking, that's why. He's not very good in them. He just doesn't have the same timing for a comedy. It's not the same. So that made me happy. Oh, he was in, yeah. I've seen every episode of Friends, I'm sure, like twice. And he was in it. I noticed it because it was him. So he was the guest star of that. Again, he's in everything. He pops up everywhere. But yeah, Friends isn't exactly the show you think you'd know him from. You know, what? But he was.
That's interesting. Man, now I got to go back and watch that too. Because I know Paul Rudd was in it for a long time. And with the mustache, Tom Selleck was in it for a long time. Yeah, there was like a lot of people in Friends, but I honestly, for some reason, I don't even remember him being in that. So I'm gonna have to start. And I'm that person. I got to start all the way from the beginning because I can't just watch the one.
It's 10 years worth of Friends. I think that's a lot, Joe. I mean,
still in quarantine. So.
You know what? Go for it.
Oh my gosh. So did you, when you came to America, well, obviously you weren't born in America, or were you born here and then moved back here, or how did that come about?
I'm British. So no, I was born actually I wasn't born in Britain. I was born in Ireland, and then I moved to London, England, and then I just I started working in London, and then eventually, if you're an actor, eventually you have to come out this way. Sort of America, LA is where all the stuff is. Even if the jobs aren't being actually filmed there, that's where they're casting them, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you've got to come to LA at some point, and even if you end up somewhere else, you're still kind of working from LA, really. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I couldn't live in LA. It is it's very busy. It's too much for me. I don't know if it's just overwhelming how much is going on, or it's just I don't like people that much. No, I'm just kidding.
just general people I hate, nothing much, but yeah. Why, where are you, Joe? Where are you broadcasting from?
Actually, I live about an hour and a half north of LA. I live in Bakersfield, California. So
isn't that still just LA somewhere?
We're like, we live in the mother-in-law suite to LA, so we're kind of in the back. We're the little place in the back. It's a little run down. It's some place to stick your parents when you don't want to see them anymore.
Somewhere out of the way. The highway doesn't go there. They're like, there's no exit to that. You just keep driving. Keep going.
But still close enough to visit. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so it all started for me in London, and then I came over. I came to LA, but I didn't really like LA. It's too hot, sort of. I'm not, and you don't have Christmas. I can't get over it. Like in Canada, so I live in Canada, and my brother's here too. And it's cold. It snows. I like the snow. I like the fall. I like the I like the seasons. And a lot of the movies that they are all filmed in Canada anyway. So
because California is too friggin' expensive for everything.
Yes, that's You guys, you're a slave to the system there.
Yes, we are. I like that you put it that way. Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of seasons and holidays, and we've got Halloween coming up, and that has vampires and living dead people in it.
Joe, you are so professional. I love that segue. That was amazing.
Oh, thanks. So,
Speaking of Halloween, Joe, I've got this thing with vampires in it. I don't know if did you know that, or did you just? Wow, that was amazing.
I think I have ESPN. Sometimes it comes in, sometimes it comes out.
ESPN is the sports network, by the way. Do you mean ESP? Extrasensory perception. If you have ESPN, that's just a channel on satellite. I mean, you could have both. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there are probably people that have ESP that also have ESPN, but they should gamble on those games because they'll be able to. They'll be rich. But you listen, you might have both. You could have ESPN and ESP. You know what? It's 2020, Joe. You're a woman. You could do anything. I believe in you. You want ESP and ESPN? You go for it.
Yeah. I gotta ask my man first, though.
Well, he probably has the ESPN already. He's probably got the sport.
He better. I'm not missing football this year. Well, no, never mind. I'm gonna miss it this year too.
Yeah, there's nothing much happening, is there?
Yeah, no. I hadn't been filming football the past couple of years, so save my money on that NFL ticket.
Vampires. Anyway, sorry. Yes, we have vampires. No. So we've got a show called Age of the Living Dead on Amazon Prime and Fox Action Movies. Whichever one you have, and it's called Age of the Living Dead, and it's about America. I'm not even joking about this. America quarantined from the rest of the world. This is true. This is actually what the show's about, because of an infection of vampires has broken out in America, and the rest of the world has left America to die, basically. And that's the story. And season one is
you're on your own.
Yeah, that's basically what the rest of the world have done. So it seems fitting, and to do this, they built a wall to keep America.
Oh, hush up!
That is exactly what's in it. And we made this show before that was a thing. That was
how weird is that?
So when we were like, no way. We didn't get everything right, obviously. You haven't got an outbreak of vampires, but it's close, sort of.
Close enough.
People got it from eating bats, so, that's close enough to vampires for me, right? That's
okay.
I don't want to make a magic connection, but that seems to be close enough to me.
Hey, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw this out there too. But one of the new 2020 quarters has a bat on the back of it. I'm just saying.
What is that true?
Yes. Have you not seen it? I had one. I took a picture of it on my phone, and my friend said, "Yeah, I got one the other day." But I don't remember what. I think it's for like a wildlife reserve, because they do I like coins, so they do like certain series for coins when they come out every year. And right. I think this year it's like wildlife and conservation, or maybe it might be the states again. I'm not sure, but there's a bat on the back of the 2020 quarters. I promise. I've had several already, and I was like, my boyfriend pointed out. I was like, I'm gonna just put this back in my purse.
I don't know if that's very lucky. I don't think the bat has been very lucky for the world in 2020. So maybe people should throw those away. I think there's a bad luck quarters. Don't hold on to those, Joe.
No, they might be worth money someday.
That's true. Maybe it could go one or two ways. Yeah.
It could. Just keep one. Just one. I'll just keep one.
Just
it won't
one.
hurt nothing. Just one.
Yeah.
Well, let's watch this eerily similar vampire pandemic. Would you call it a vampire pandemic movie?
I'd call it a show.
I'm sorry.
A post-apocalyptic show is what I'd say.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's check this one out. It's called Age of the Living Dead. This is the trailer for season 1, and it's on Amazon Prime now. Let's play that.
Yes, you've done it again, Joe.
I did it! And I pushed play this time. right away.
Nice. Oh, you have to hit maximize there, Joe.
Oh no!
Everything ends.
Why is it cut off like that?
I don't know.
Is that better?
That's better.
I want them.
Okay. Good.
This is an act of war. You launch a first strike on the vampire population. Oh my God, she's one of them. My daughter. I will make sure they die. What scares you?
Everything.
Oh.
Would you let me help you?
Nice. Nice.
So, season 1 is out now, and season 2 is going to be out at Halloween.
Nice. Do you know if they're going to do a season 3 or are you guys in hold right now?
No, we had started shooting season 3 already. So, yeah.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure they're going to finish that. Otherwise, they wasted a whole lot of money.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's so cool. So you guys check that out. The link is also in the description for the trailer, just in case you want to watch the trailer again, or you want to, try to find another link on that page to click you to the Prime, take you directly there. I don't know. My brain's slowing down. The bleach is soaking back into my brain. I apologize. But that looks good. I like vampire stuff. Not the ones that sparkle necessarily, but I like vampire stuff. So.
Yes. Well, it's definitely got vampires in it. So.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's a good fun show. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea to have a show about a post-apocalyptic America or not right now. I don't know.
You know what? Just do it. There's so many videos that just so happen to magically pop up on Prime and stuff right around the time of the lockdown that were like pandemic movies like crazy. And then Outbreak came on and all these. It was like, you know what? Just do it. Everybody just do it. Don't worry about it anymore. They already took care of. They already prepped you guys. Just go do it.
Yeah.
They warmed everyone up for you.
We're all used to the idea now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can't wait. I'm gonna check this one out on Prime, and then I want to see season 2 because I can't just watch one season and not finish the rest of the entire series. That'll drive me nuts. So.
Oh, good. Well, there's 2 more seasons behind it anyway. So yeah.
Nice. I hope you guys check it out as well. Sorry?
I'll have to bribe you, Joe, with another sneak peek at season 2 once you've seen season 1. You'll have to do season 1 first, and there'll be a test. So once you've watched season 1, I'm coming back to test you, and there'll be random questions, and there's like a 90%. You have to hit 90% to pass, and that will secure you. That will secure you early season 2 links.
I'll make sure to study at the last minute.
Right, but don't bleach your hair before that, okay? Because you know what the bleach does to you.
It'll just wash it all out.
I don't know. I think there were zombies in it, or Frankenstein, or something.
It was something. I don't know. Like they were just like shooting and stuff. I don't even know why they were there. It looked hot. It's like they had bad Wi-Fi signal. Stupid.
That would be the perfect review. Please put that review up. And we're like, I don't know, something was stupid. They were arguing. Why can't they just get along? Jesus.
Yeah, it's like 2020. I thought we were supposed to be like peaceful and shit. They should do a protest on that. They definitely should. That is going against their rights as
Yeah.
people who can't go in the sun. That's not fair.
Yeah, we have to understand them and listen
Yeah.
to their problems. Vampires' lives matter, Joe. Okay.
They're UV impaired.
UV impaired. I'm gonna.
Doing
I'm
my
gonna,
my. They're good.
I'm gonna steal that UV impaired.
They're UV impaired. And then my latte is my pumpkin spice latte is cold. I don't want that anymore. OMG. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait to get started on a lot of this stuff. And it looks like a bunch of the viewers are real interested in it too. So y'all better get your asses over there and get on this shit. So this quarantine's gonna end soon, and then you're gonna have all these excuses of why you didn't watch this shit, and then I'm gonna be mad. So
All right, guys, let's try not to make Joe mad. It doesn't seem. Why would we do that? We shouldn't do that.
right? Yeah, because I'm sober now.
You definitely don't do it now. Now's not the time. Wait for Christmas, guys. Now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys make sure that you check out The Nights Before Christmas, which is coming out in December. So you guys got the trailer that you can watch right now. And I'll be able to post a link when it comes out so you guys can watch it directly. And then you guys go on Prime and check out Age of the Living Dead. I keep wanting to say Night of the Living Dead like a dumbass. So I have to stop myself. Wrong one. Check out Age of the Living Dead Season 1 on Amazon. Season 2 is coming out around Halloween, and 3 will be right around the corner after that. And check out Simon Phillips. Like him, subscribe to him, follow him. Don't stalk him because that's rude. Hello.
Very rude. And if you don't like me, remember to follow Gary Oldman. There really is nothing he can't do except comedy. I don't believe in his comedy, but everything else he can do.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to see that now because I am curious to see how that is or how that went. Because I don't think I have really ever seen comedy.
No, I don't. Yeah. Well, see what you think. Watch it and see what you think. I don't know. Because I love him. I do love him. And he kind of just about gets away with it, but like he's an Oscar-winning actor, right? You know, so he should be able to wipe the floor, and like Joey Tribbiani just, kills him. You know, like he's just not able to keep up with him, sort of. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna find out what episode it is first, so I know how far I have to get to that episode.
It's pretty far. So
I figured it would be towards the end if you're talking about Joey getting movie roles. Like that was more at the end when he was getting ready to have his little spin-off for his show, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah. So it's right near the end somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. I don't think you have to watch from episode 1, Joe. Again, you could probably just go back to.
It bugs me. I'll probably do it anyway.
You're right. Sorry. Don't know what
I'm weird. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Simon, for coming on the show. I really appreciate your time and sharing your projects with everybody.
Thank you for depressing me about all my lack of achievements and reminding me that I'll never be Gary Oldman, Joe. I appreciate that.
Or the piano player for Black Sabbath. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Joe.
I'll send you a beer. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to go and find something to hang myself with now.
No! Oh, brat.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you for being on. And like I said, when you get closer to the date, when you have more info on the movie, please feel free to share it my way. I'd be glad to pass it on to everybody else so they can keep up with it too.
I sure will.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks so much. And I guess I'll message you in a couple minutes.
Yeah, but the viewers can't know that. We're supposed to pretend that this is us signing off.
I know, but it always feels weird doing that. So
we're destroying the illusion of that this is the end of the chat.
We're done, guys. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you on Monday with convention info. See you guys Monday.
Bye.